Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to episode 5 of Escaping Tarkov, full playthrough series where we're going unabridged, uncut. You guys get to see everything from how I loot, how I organize, how I play certain raids, how I play different parts of the full playthrough experience here, and all that good stuff. We're 7 raids in, level 5. We just got some good stuff in our last raid. We went to Shoreline, got a bunch of barter items and hideout upgrade items, which we'll go check the hideout here. Before we head into another raid. Probably going to do another Shoreline raid, I think. And depending on what we got, we'll go elsewhere. Okay, this requires water collector. So we're actually pretty close there. We need duct tape and hoses. We want to try to get this one going. So we're going to prioritize duct tape and hoses if we can. That'll be good, because Laboratory Level 2 is where you can start crafting those hoses. And that's a really powerful one to be at. We can actually get this one going here. So, the Leatherman multi-tool is pretty easy to get. Just buy it from Mechanic. That constructs instantaneously. This will let us start modding weapons out. It also give us some good constructions as well, like cords. Circuit boards are used later for quests, stuff like that. All these things are pretty useful here. So that is not too bad. Like it. But it gives us access to that modding tab on guns. So if you go back to your hideout, you can right-click on it, and now you can hit modding. This will let you pull from anything in your inventory or your stash. Now, we don't have any loose parts laying around here, so it doesn't really matter. But say you had just like a... My general strategy is to have a weapons case filled with just parts that I like to use in general. And what I'll do when I first take a gun out is I'll mod it first, and then buy extra stuff for it later if we don't have anything we need. So, I don't know. It works for me. It works for me. So I enjoy having that. Plus, it gets rid of some stuff in our hideout here. Not that it's a huge deal, but yeah. All right, let's go hit up Shoreline again. Again, I want to be scavving. Yeah, see, I want to be scavving, but I think we're gonna do that after this. We'll scav on an interchange. Again, looking for those gas analyzers, those elites. But let's do it. Let's kick it off with a Shoreline run here. We'll go morning. Go ahead and insure up that extra 30 rounder mag that we found. And gonna ready up, and I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we are getting in here. Yeah, same strategy as last episode. We're gonna go in, try to loot the town, loot caches, depending on our spawn, and we'll see where we go. Should be a good time. Trying to play it safe. We're trying to avoid conflict and get loot. I did want to touch on and mention that my strategies change from what mood I'm in. Okay, so we spawned near our extract last time, and this is right next to the town. So we're gonna actually get into the town immediately, and maybe have to fight it a little bit, but it is what it is, right? But I want to touch on the fact that like my strategies tend to change. This game's about having fun, and I do what I'm in the mood for. So, like, started the wipe, I went into factory a bunch just to grind out levels, have some fun, get some action in there. This, right now, I'm going to Shoreline. It's a little bit of an easier raid, a little bit of a longer raid. So don't be afraid to do what you're in the mood to do, or try to just discover. So there's somebody right there. Gonna let them keep fighting. Maybe get closer, but they are lagging a little bit too, which is a little scary. And to be honest, I kind of want to just let them fight. Heard somebody behind me. Let's get our loot on here just in case there's like a really good key. There's not. I'm going to slow walk here just so we can keep hearing whoever that was. Get to a little bit of a safer area to loot that jacket. Sounded like they were right here. And again, this is my strategy. If I had better armor, anything, I'd probably go try to fight them. But as it stands right now, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right, what do we got here? We've got a military base checkpoint key. So this key is really powerful because it sells a lot to Therapist. Now, in the most recent update that they did, as of recording this, they actually nerfed Therapist's buy prices. So we'll see how much it's worth. I suspect that's why that Goshen key from the last episode was worth so little to her. But that is used for the quest, so I want to see how much it's worth on the market when we get access to it. We're not hurting for money because of those, well, maintenance apology rubles, I guess you could say. Haven't heard anything since that initial burst of running. That doesn't mean a damn thing sometimes, but... It was close enough where they could have heard me. Yeah. Where they could have heard me, now they're playing an angle here. Could have been a SCAV as well. Okay, good talk. Now, we did just make a lot of noise there. So I wonder if SCAVs now run into position. That's entirely possible. Because I've definitely seen out-of-context running SCAVs before. And it's been weird. It's been really weird. Okay, so these rye croutons are actually used for a task for Jaeger later. If you level up Therapist enough, you can just straight up buy them. But they're not a bad thing to have. Certainly help us out here. I'm not going to loot that part of town. We're gonna loot forward here into the hardware section. It's much more important. It's actually a really good gun. Okay, wear the mask. I mean, we don't have one, so might as well grab it. I feel like I've been seeing a lot more rubles in pockets lately for scavs. And they've been like substantial amounts. 15, 20, 30, sometimes even 50,000 rubles. So, definitely pretty crazy. That's not half bad. That's used for a quest, although I don't think this one needs to be in raid for the quest. Strikes are for a quest. BS is still good, although we're using BP right now, so want to keep that alive. No thank yous out of Tarkola. Tarkola's trade well. I just see movement up there? I think I did. Oh, it might have been that changing in the distance there on the trees. The trade for the Holodilnik. I think it's Tarkola, herring, hot rods, and squash. Squash spread. So, okay, metal cutting scissors, not really where I want to be at, but I'll take them. They're going to be good when we get hit up the flea market. All right, I've got a decent stack of rubles going here. Now I might try to expand this. It'll be equivalent to something we would sell. So, might as well hit up all the cash registers we see. I think that's another pair of elites right there. Which will be really good. That's a 5.7 mag. Nice. Okay, so that's that done. We don't have to worry about that. Very good. We don't have the pistol grip, though. So, there's just some chlorine on that shelf. We don't need that. Okay, just listening here. Really important to listen. That's our best defense. So, all right, regular duct tape. We do need that. Definitely need that. It's crazy. I've had more success with finding elites in Shoreline than I have on Interchange. You know, maybe it's just random luck. Maybe it's just RNG. I don't know. It seems like they're essentially almost the same spawns. So, not sure. Hard to say. Now, that is the last hose I need. But, like, that's just so much money there. I don't think it's worth it. Spawns on top of those boxes. Spawns on these shelves. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and loot up this bad boy. That's actually... It might need... What is this? I think this need... Oh, this is for AR-15. Oh, it's for 7.62x39 as well, though. It might need the adapter thread for this. So a little trick here. It'll say slot not open if you can put it on there. Right now, it can't be put on there. So if we find that adapter thread, though, it is a much better muzzle brake than what we have here. All right, nothing in that garage. I guess we did miss a cache back there, but I'm not too worried about it. Again, I care more about the hardware spawns than anything else. And again, we'd already be happy with whatever's in here. Like, this is good. Like, we have what we need here. Well, minus the gas analyzers, which is what we're really looking for. So I might have to go back to Interchange, but this is... I'm following my own advice. We were dying a bit on Interchange in the last episode. So I decided to go to Shoreline, have... albeit maybe a little bit lower spawn chance for the stuff we need, but still has a chance for the stuff we need. And changes up the pace, right? Changes up the raid style, what we need to do, what we need to focus on. Combat-wise, all that good stuff. So, and it worked. We got one successful raid in, and we're working on our second. I think I looted that first, so I did. Okay. Now we're keeping an eye this way. T is no thank you. Gonna eat all that real quick, and then we're gonna drink the Vita Juice. Again, leveling that metabolism is key. So the Snickers restores our energy, but decreases our hydration, and this guy will top off everything back to 100. And as right on the corner there, our metabolism just leveled up, level 1. So that'll reduce the speed at which this gets consumed, I guess you could say. So definitely worth. So ES lamps, or energy-saving lamps, they trade for pliers or grenades if you want to level up your strength. So definitely worth it. I don't think we need this guy. We've got enough here. I am going to go back around. There's another cache. A few extra spawns here. It's going to be a weird loop that we do, but I think it'll be worth. And then we're going to work on getting out of the town area and, well, getting across where we can extract. I'm going to hit up the cache first. It's right here in the corner. That's the fifth. There's five caches in the town. We looted all but one. So SMB's not bad. That makes circuit boards. I like those. 855, not really worth it. We could buy that from Peacekeeper anyway. Alright. Now I'm starting to worry about people catching up with us in the towns for coming from the other direction. So we are going to put a little bit more pep in our step here. That is Ortho. It trades for something later, but it's not really worth it for now. Hardware spawns here. I know these are worth a lot, but right now we don't need it. I'd much rather have the blue tape and something else. Like something in these. We don't need those two either. I think this is the house that I was mentioning before. Right along the floor here. Let me just verify. Yeah, so this is the house. On the table here and along the floor here, there's a bunch of hardware spawns. See plenty of hand drills, stuff like that. Because there's nothing down here in the basement. Except for this drawer spawn, which has sodium, which we do need. That's come way down in price as well. It's used to be really expensive, but and all things that get saturated come down in price. There's a jacket spawn in here. Jackets are great. Oh, there it is, baby. So jackets can spawn gas analyzers as well, as you can see. Red pliers and that. So, gas analyzer achieved. Really got to try to survive now. So, we are going to get out of the town. Town has the highest catalyst for PvP. We are going to run up the side here, which I think is the safest option for us. Try to avoid player scavs for the most part, because they spawn back here. But we're not going to go into green gunpowder house. We're not going to go loot. We're going to loot caches if they're in our way directly. But we're really not going to go out of our way for anything. Only if it's right in front of us. We are going to run a little bit, so. Okay. I'm sprinting here because I want to get to this point where we're hidden by this defilade. And we only have to focus in front and behind us. And again, we just came from what we think is a reasonably secure and clear town. So we're just going to focus in front of us the whole time here. I'm actually going to use this for outdoors. It's hard to see the reticle sometimes when it's bright out. Oh, see, now that's terrifying because I think that's in front of me. I don't know what it is about grenade sounds, but I've been having a real hard time identifying where they're coming from. And as I discussed in the last episode where we spawned on that side and then we were near extract, so we found anything good we could just get out. Here's an example of we found what we needed, but now we have to cross the whole map to get out, which is terrifying, to be honest. Especially now that there's player scavs. Okay, that's what we heard over that way. Player scavs and players are looking for extracts. All that good stuff. Sticking close to this hill and not the fence, because if somebody is coming from this direction, we can get on the other side of the hill. We'll be exposed from the back, but we'll have cover from a known threat. Just sort of, you know, thinking out loud there. Not really, and I get lazy. I don't do that every time. Just sort of thinking out loud if you're looking for a little tidbit there. Now that we're later in the raid, it's a much higher chance for scavs to have spawned in here. Give it a listen. I put that tree in between me and the swamp town. Just in case somebody's on the far side of that. Okay, those two crates were looted, so whoever spawned here probably looted them and then went in. Player scav or otherwise. See, there's a player coming along the fence there. Good thing we got this rock. I thought they were a bush. Not gonna lie, I thought they were a bush. Hey, it's rough. We had our item. We knew it was a risk. And I misidentified the target. I really thought that was a bush. So I thought they were further right. So I stood still and I paid the price. But we did get elite pliers, which is a really big deal. So we got one task completed or close to completed. But yeah, that's really unfortunate. Couldn't get out with that. Yeah, they just had a nice 8R or M4 or something like that. They took their time, got the shot off. So and that's a classic. They could see me. I couldn't see it. Well, I could see them, but I misidentified what it was. So and that happens to everybody. It's not a big deal. It's, you know, we'll get another gas analyzer. No problem. No problem. So, what we have is not really great for them. If they had a second gun from another one, there's a good chance we get that gun back as well. So, but we got this. We got our checkpoint key. We got an elite pliers. Again, that's for that trade. We're probably not going to be using this. Oh no, I have this 104. And it's honestly, well, see, I don't have any good mags for this. That's the problem. We can't buy 30 rounders for that just yet. So, we'll see. We'll see. Let's get organized and sort here. So, therapist. Oh wow, yeah, they really this usually sell for 180k to her. So 50k is still great. Don't get me wrong. That's still a one-slide item for 50k. Fantastic, but definitely not the 180k that it used to be, of course, for sure. So let's gear up our guy. Oh, we can hand this in, which also means we could save stuff for later. Like we know we're gonna need that battery later. Put all these in there. Like I know I need these things. So there's no reason to leave them exposed here where we can actually sell them, etc. Like the stuff I want to leave out here is stuff I want to sell later. So now we don't have a pistol grip shotgun. So we actually don't have our task completed from Ragman. We can't just go out and buy it. So we need to keep an eye out for that. So that said, we are going to go here. We're going to go to Skier. We're going to accept our supplier task. We're going to turn in that 3M armor. And the cheesy part about this, you could just straight up buy 4 Tazas from him. Yep. So at the cost of 30k, you could just buy them, turn them in. That part's done. So that's why the 3M armors are so important. For you, that requires level 15. You can accept Gunsmith Part 1. Again, we need that pistol grip. Otherwise, we can't do this. That requires a bunch of skier quests to do. That we would have had, but didn't quite get there. That's okay, though. And this requires the mechanic key, or the machinery key, excuse me. So, what we're going to do here is we are going to scav in. I think we're going to do just a nice factory raid. Nothing crazy. Make it nice and quick. And I will see you guys in raid. Okay, we're in. Let's do this. Pop us into full auto here real quick. So, relatively early into raid here. But it's not crazy. Hit him. Oh boy. Oh, they're filled too. Search this real quick. Probably on second bag. Third bag. Okay. How we doing here? Not great. Okay, got it. That said, just put that in there. Put that in there. Okay. Gate 3 camera bunker door here for our extracts. And I am looking to extract here. Nice and quick, nothing crazy. Get the feeling that's where that key came from. All right, yeah, there's no real reason to risk all this stuff. A stack of backpacks, honestly, is quite good. It's a really quick raid. That was like a less than a 3-minute raid here. And yeah, got some good stuff out of there. Didn't get our what we're really looking for, but that's okay. We got some good stuff that'll fund our next few raids, or backpacks wise, that'll fund our next few raids there. So short and sweet, 2 minutes 35 seconds. Got a nice little kill there. And I'll take it. I'll take it all day. We can sell a lot of this junk. We got a level 4 armor we can use. And yeah, that's where I'm looking to be at, to be honest. So that said, I think we're gonna go in. I think we're gonna go back in and brave Interchange again. We might go nighttime this time, and I know nighttime's not the best to go into, but I think that's where we're at here. So let's go ahead and examine all the parts in these guys so we can disassemble and sell. Let's go ahead and put this here. We'll do 4, 5. I'm out of what we need there, so okay, wear that for sure. This is not an in-raid mask. I'm just gonna, well, I'm just gonna sell it to Skier, to be honest. Okay. Is this in-raid USEC? It is. So I need in-raid USEC dog tags. That's gonna make it a lot easier later to complete a certain task. So that'll be good. Okay, we're gonna sell all these. Looks like somebody took in an APS. That's where I got this gear from. These super slugs are like not great, but they're not terrible. Like they'll get the job done. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the middle of that. Is there anything else we can put like in the depths of our backpacks here that we know we're gonna use later? For like, for instance, the hideout. Like the hose can go in there. We could put these 2 elites in there. They're gonna get used pretty soon, but we could put those 2 elites in there. That'll be good. Yeah, that'll be good. And I had all that junk in there. Excuse me. And then we had this Triton. Let's put the food, I guess, in the Triton. Remember, we do have that AKM to trade for as well. So that'll be good. Just put that there. We're selling all that, I believe. I guess we'll save this for later. Gonna put that in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and sell all this stuff up. Okay. I don't think I have anything for therapist. I don't. Okay, so Skier first. Get the grips, get the barrels. We're gonna sell that half mask. Although to be fair, 3 of them do trade for a pack of armor, I guess. You know what? Yeah, well, let's save them. We'll trade them up for the pack armor. Later. And I need to save the in-raid ones anyway, so that'll be good. Click too fast. Just go ahead and reset that one. Okay, get those gone. Get all this crap gone here. I'm not going to keep the super slugs. Oh, I forgot to disassemble that. That's okay, though. Oh, and I missed the grotch. All right. That's reasonable money. Really is reasonable money there. We might have enough for an MP5 trade, which is how I like to level up Peacekeeper. Yeah, we're 2 more away. Because you get the value of the gun spent, and then you could just sell it back to him. Or vice versa, whichever. Okay, so we're not gonna have big mags for this, unfortunately, but that's okay. We can get 10 rounders and top load them. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. At least we'll have a sight. It's basically the way I'm thinking about this gun is it's an SKS with a better sight. That's how I'm thinking about this gun. So put that in there. I guess I'll put that in there too. These are for later. Same with these, so just to get them out of the way. Just to get them out of the way. Let's put this guy up here. Okay, keep it nice and organized here, so we don't lose track of what we have. All right, that suits me. Let's put the backpack here as well. Perfect. Okay. Good. Now I need mags and a sight for this. I don't believe we have access to 30 rounders. We will eventually. But at this time, we don't have access to 30 rounders for them. We do have access to these 10 rounders, though. So we do have access to 10 rounders. They're just not great. I'll get 2 of them. And then we'll, of course, buy our Cobra sight here. The reason I kept the 104 is because we could buy the Cobra sight for it. I guess I could get a PSO as well. That's the range we're looking to fight at. Just don't love that one. Now we'll keep it the Cobra sight. Nah, you know what? No, let's change it up. Let's change it up. Let's try this one. Let's try the PSO. It'll help us out there. And again, they look like 20 rounders or whatever. They should actually make these 20 rounders instead of that. But they are in fact 10 rounders. We'll just be loaded up with BP here. That's pretty good. We got our armor on already. I do want to buy, however, some Comtacs. Just really helps with those footsteps, especially when we're playing a little quiet. And we're going to go hit up... we're going to go hit up... Oh, no. Got to get the grip. We're going to go hit up Interchange here. I think that'll be a really good one to go for. And again, like before, I was forgetting about it. 1,400 rubles to be able to put a grip on this bad boy. It's so easy, so simple. Or a laser if you find an in-raid laser. And plus, you can sell this back for that, so it's less than 1,400 rubles on it, you know? And this time, I think I'm actually going to buy that. Mostly because we can. Just to give it a little extra oomph. Little extra oomph there. Yeah, and if we sell these back to, say, Skier, that costs us 800 rubles for the ability to have stuff found and ready to put on there. I guess I should have bought these ones, huh? I didn't realize he sold these ones. Oh well, is what it is. Is that the exact same SCAV? It almost looks like the exact same SCAV. It's interesting. All right, well, Interchange it is. Gonna ensure everything up here. And gonna ready up, and I will catch you guys in raid. All right, here we go. Let's go get these gas analyzers. That's really the main focus, just gas analyzers. So Ollie, tech stores. We'll see what spawn we get. Gotta remember we only have 10 rounders, so not gonna be doing too much with our gun here. So we'll see what spawn we get. Okay, pretty bad spawn for what we're trying to do. I'm gonna leave this on single fire actually. It's not gonna make that much of a difference. I think I'm actually just gonna stay in the corner here. Let the folks who are heading in through the main store and into Ollie do their thing. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go back and we're gonna loot some caches. And just go from there. Just go from there. Yeah, and then we'll go try to hit up Ollie. See what we got going on. We did try this in a previous episode. Ended up dying. Oh, no, we actually got out on that episode. Never mind, excuse me. We got out on that episode because we found a 3M armor as well as a shotgun that we needed. So I just ended up leaving early because it was not worth it. It wasn't worth staying. It was not worth staying. We might as well grab this PS ammo just in case. In fact, I'm even gonna, because we're only using 10 rounders, I'm gonna top off there and fill this one up. I want to use the two slot ones. Now that I know that these ones can be sold, these 1x1s, definitely gonna be using those. Okay, I'm gonna start walking it in now. I don't want to be interacting with these fine folks up here who are fighting for the front of Ollie. I really just want to get in there and lose some gas analyzers, you know? Just a simple guy with some simple needs. Okay, so that's definitely up and in. And there's a reasonable chance that some people are still looking for gas analyzers. But we'll see. And we know now that we can get them in jacket pockets, so jackets are easy to get. I was pretty sure you could, but I didn't want to blatantly say you can get them in jacket pockets. That's a good reason to go for, you know. Didn't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. See if the power is turned on here. Not just yet. Sounds like it's on the idea side, a little bit further away. So the question is this shot that we heard up here just killing a SCAV, moving on, getting into the mall? Or was this shot we heard up here, I'm looting Ollie, get out, you know? Tough to say. Gonna stop and listen. Could also be people doing their quests up here in the offices. That sounds about right. Could be getting up into the tech areas as well. All sorts of... Which, honestly, we would love to do, too. If we got a closer spawn, I might have rushed it just to get in front of everybody. But that said, we can still find gas analyzers here. So here's where we'll check. You can actually also get a gas analyzers in the back of Goshen as well, where we're looking for those elite players. Well, that's interesting. Almost sounded like it was below us. Or like might have been below us. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Use our scope to just check for items. Man, unlucky with these spawns. What if they reduced them? It's possible, I assume. Some propane, I guess. Not gonna say no. Especially because there's a quest later, so. All right, unfortunate, but we can check all these back spawns here. They're more likely in the front of Ollie, I'm pretty sure. Still gonna check all these. Again, just pausing to listen. Sound is our best defense at the moment. I do have level 4 armor, but we don't have big enough mags to really go toe-to-toe with anybody. That's all in the mall area there. So tech stores are highly sought after right now. Graphics cards are kind of insane. So, all right, well, nothing in there. That's fine. Maybe we go head over to power. Check there. Power does not appear to be on, which is good and bad. Could mean a lot of different things. Could mean whoever spawned there didn't want to turn it on. Could mean nobody spawned there. Could mean... It could mean... There's so many different things it could mean. Put that in there. Need it for that water collector. Now that could have been in... I think there's somebody in the office area here. Probably looking for flash drives. Ton of computers there. So we're just gonna back off here. Might have come from this direction, actually. That tool case back there was looted, so it's a bit rough. That is a bit rough. Okay, sounds like he's right up here, but we'll see. I mean, sometimes you gotta fight, right? Not really any choice here. Does sound like it's more entrance area, though. Maybe my original theory of them being up on top is wrong. If so, they might be like entrance of the Goshen loading area, which is where we would like to be. Okay, just sort of seeing what we can hear here. See if there is somebody up there, if they like rotate, give away their position, that sort of thing. But I also want to focus too much if there's somebody in the entrance here. Not a good place to be at. It could have also been outside, too. Sorry, outside, like, the ramp area there. Was there extract? Was it Emercom? It was Emercom. So we're right next to Emercom right now. Okay, grab both of these guys. It's for the T5000. Nice. I like that. It's a good rifle. It's a good rifle. Geska, no thank you, and SP, no thank you. Looking for signs of people looting here. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling now it was somebody outside on the Emercom side. Maybe shooting down towards the truck. Take some nades. Probably gonna use the level strength, but... actually some good spawns in here and in the other Goshen area. I believe these shelves have the plier spawns. I believe. Might just be the other office area that has like the hardware spawns. That's in the front of Goshen or the mall. There's a big fire in the middle of, or the left-hand side of Goshen right here, so. That's that sound you hear. Okay, same place where the elites and all those tools spawn. Gas analyzers can actually spawn as well, so... Or at least I've seen them there. It's rare. Much rarer than, like, their hard spawns in the tech stores and stuff. But... there's no reason not to grab them. At all. So either a Xeno or a Schuss. It is a Xeno. Alright, you see that guy running up there? So let's make sure we get some cover here. He's doing a good job of wiggling. But ultimately when they ADS at us, we'll have a good job of... good chance to get in there. Let's make sure they don't have like a buddy. And they might have the gas analyzer we need. People aren't really gammaing them because there's no really reason to. They aren't worth a ton. I know, it's not much topping off, but, well, here we are. Okay, Xeno's really cheap. We don't need it. Cleaner's not good for us. Don't really need that. I'm looking for... just to make sure we have room here for all this loot. All right, they got a lot of stuff. Ontar's not the greatest. I am going to switch to their gear there. Okay. I might be ditching my gun for theirs. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee that. Okay. Might be grabbing the, like, insurance frauding my armor to grab theirs. I don't know yet, though. Yeah. So loot a lot of PCs. Don't care much about that. Yes! Okay. New goal. Survive the raid. All right, what we're going to do here... I feel like we're in a reasonable spot. We are going to do that. Get rid of that mag. It's one random BP left. We'll top it off into there, I guess. Don't care about PS. Don't care about PS. Grab that for now. Okay, so I don't care about this. We don't care about this. Fuel's good. We definitely want to keep the fuel. And then these two can just go into here. And then this can go into here. And then do a little insurance fraud on the backpack as well. Let's grab this bank robber. What we're going to do is we're going to do that, this, that. Bank robber holds, just like the WT rig, holds 2 more slots than it takes up. So very useful to have there. We're going to unload that. We're going to ditch that. We're going to unload this. Going to ditch this. We're going to equip that. BP is acceptable. Our pistol's better. And I think I'm going to keep my level 4 armor on. Okay. This guy's rocking BP, which is nice. This is not half bad, honestly. That gun gets the job done. That gun gets the job done. I'm going to top up here. Honestly, just until I can do that, that'll be good. And then what we're going to do is, because we got our first gas analyzer here, this is the drop-down area. This is a good way to get to the no backpack extract. But it's also a good way to start your trip to Emercom with a bit more cover. So that's what we're going to be doing. Hopefully getting there. This is my preferred holo. I like the single dot in the center. Not the two, not the one with the weird. The expensive one with the weird stuff around the outside. I don't care for those. If I'm going to use a holo, this is the one I use. All right, I wonder if I'll regret going this way instead of just like taking minimal loot and getting out on the no backpack extract. I guess we'll find out. Gonna stop and listen. That honestly was good. That was the perfect range for the PSO site versus a holo. They had to stop and take their time just a little bit longer than we did. We had them dialed in as soon as they stopped moving. That's the range where you want to be out on the PSO site there in a fight. Any closer than that, it would have been, if they started moving again, it would have been really hard to track the target, etc. So keeping an eye on that hill there for people coming in from the other extract. Keeping an eye on that top strip right there, that little white line or gray line. That's where people will be camping. And then, of course, keeping an eye in front of us. For these bushes here for extract campers. You can't go along the ditch in the center there as well. Next to the road. It's not a bad place to be at. Okay. 2 seconds. Come on now. Come on now. Let's get that. All right. Great raid. We got the gas analyzer. That gentleman was kind enough to loot it for us. And yeah, that's a big win. Big win. Got a kill. Got some nice guns. Got some good ammo. Got some good mags. Got some good rigs. Got our first gas analyzer, which is really going to help us get to where we need to be at. Oh, we got to level 6. We only used 1 bullet, but that's okay. Great raid. Great raid. Sorry, I gotta get the tickle out of the back of my throat there. I've been trying to drink only on my load-in screen, so you guys don't have to watch me sit here and drink water or get the slurps, as it were. Okay, so very good. Got all this going. Is this a USEC? Yes. So again, they're high level and they're worth a decent amount of money, but we're going to keep all those USEC ones. Because at the end of the day, we are going to need 7 of those found in raid. And it'll make it so when I have to get my 7 kills, it doesn't matter because I'll have the tags already. So that might... No, not quite. I think I need 1 more hose for that to run up properly. Okay, let's hand that in. Let's hand that in there. We can also accept the 206 task as well, which is fantastic. Complete that. Very good. Operation Aquarius is next. Now we can do this one, but this requires level 8, which is just a couple more gas analyzers. We did that for the experience. So definitely good there. And we could buy car kits now, which is really good. So bit of an upgrade to the AI2s, which is nice. The cool thing with the gas is you can store it, or the fuel, you can store it in your hideout even if your fuel or generator isn't on and it has the extra slots. That's what we're going to do here. Just get it out of the way. What was I short on this one? No, not this one. This one. Oh, I guess I didn't get out of the raid that had the duct tape in. That makes sense. So we still need a lot of stuff for that. So not even really close. Not even really close. Okay. Okay. Get all these discovered here. Very good stuff. It's almost worth... I think it's almost worth grabbing an AKM and transferring all of the parts to this to the AKM. It'll just be such better recoil. I think I'm going to do that. That'd also get rid of the Tushonka. So we're just going to hit that disassemble key there. And yeah, we're going to basically put all these back onto... I guess we don't need that either. Basically put all these back onto an AK that we're going to trade for. Okay, so we need to go trade for that. Pretty sure that prioritizes not found in raid ones, but I could be wrong on that. It did. Okay, it did. Very good. That said, though, I'm willing to trade more, to be honest. For that. So, all right, let's go to the modding tab now that we have this available to us. Let's go hit up this modding tab here. I'm going to sell these two real quick first. Nope, not that one. I need that one. Okay. I also really don't like this gun, but it's our only 545 gun. But we don't have a lot of ammo for 545 as well, so I think we'll be all right there. I'm definitely going to save the PKO6. It sells for a decent amount, but it's worthwhile to use in my personal opinion. I do need this for a task as well. All right, this should be big enough there. Let's do this so we don't sell anything important. Get that going. Get the polymer handguard. Get the RK0. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get. Oh, I don't have a good stock for that. We could buy the other stock for this. Gonna use the dog leg. And oh, there we go. What sight do I want to use? This helps with recoil. Might as well, right? Might as well. Put a blue laser on there. Put that antidote on there. Okay, we're gonna save that. Okay, let's get the decent stock. It's the fixed stock. Can't be turned. Oh no, the AK. Oh, it's because we have this guy. There we go. That's right. So 7 less recoil. 7 less recoil. I was like, man, why did it have three more recoil on that? But it's because this thing from proper level 2 -5 recoil plus 1 ergo. It's insanely good. I would recommend putting on all of your AKs. It's a really powerful item. So definitely do that. Definitely do that. Beautiful. That's a really, really good looking AK. You love to see it. Gonna take all these guys here. Have a bunch of those hollows. That's not bad. Definitely saving this guy. I guess I'll put these in here. Discover all this. Disassemble and sell this too, I believe. And let's go. Okay. Sell this. Okay, just to get rid of it. Is Skier buying guns right now? Am I going crazy? Skier just bought guns. I'm very confused. Can you buy all guns now, Skier? Is that your deal? They've been messing with these the past few days. He's buying guns now. How interesting. I can't tell if that's a bug or what. Also, I wonder if they're making it more dynamic. We should do some tests. We should see who's offering what for what. That's very interesting. Okay. Discovering it live while recording here. I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, I got nothing. I really got nothing. That's crazy. I want to see what ammo we have here. Just a bunch of BT and BP. Not the worst thing in the world there. Okay. And that would be a good setup for that. It's pretty good. But, so we're going to round out this episode with a SCAV run here, I think. Just another quick factory run. Trying to keep these not under an hour. I'm trying to keep them around an hour or a little bit over. So if I cut out the load-in times here, that's kind of where we're at. Factory runs are always quick, so that's what we'll end this episode with. But yeah, I will see you. I'm going to hit the ready button. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're loaded in here. Pretty early into the raid. Just gun and mags. Here we go. Flip that to full auto right away. I don't like being stuck behind those, so we're going to get out of there pretty quick. So we're looking for a pistol grip shotgun handle. Doesn't matter what it's on. Usually they come on the MP133 shotguns. But we're also looking for... I'm just going to ditch that. We're also looking for... .3M armors as well. That's an SVD, I think. Might be able to leg might somebody with this. Well, there's our player friend. Don't think I got him. Well, that sucks. Oh, that's good. They were looted already, though. Okay, I've only got a couple shots of that. That might be the player we're hearing there. Not sure. Hard to say. It looked like a player when I first started shooting at him. And by player I mean PMC, not a player. It's definitely a player. Whether it's player SCAV or PMC, I'm not sure. So metal steps means on the grading outside, to the right of that office area. Oh, they're coughing a bit. Well, I wasn't probably killing that guy anyway. He had an Alton on. I'd have to leg meta him, which is unfortunate. Man, that guy had a nice AK we could have gotten out with too. But honestly, it would have been nice to just like loot some stuff. So got that guy. Interesting. Not sure who that was then. We shot at a lot of people. Maybe that was a SCAV on top there. Maybe it was a player SCAV we shot on the top there. And that was it was a player down below with the AK. Well, either way, we had a nice quick run there. Nothing crazy. Great way to round out the episode. That's going to do it for episode 5 here, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. We're on level 6. We're getting there. We're really getting there. Level 10 is going to really open up the game for us. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Drop a subscribe. Drop a like if you're enjoying the content. Check us out on our live stream. We do stream Wednesday through Sunday. Minecraft and Tarkov mixed in there. Come check out my main account. This is all recorded. This is not anything on live streamed. But main account's getting there. We've got everything but stash level 4 and a Kappa container essentially. So we're getting along really well on that. We'll go check out the new maps and whatnot. Pretty net neutral on cash. We got, of course, that 2 million rubles from them being like, here, we're sorry if things happen, take some money. Got a really nice rate on that last one. Got our first gas analyzer in, which opens up a bunch. Might be time to go check out customs next raid, just to try to get some scav kills, get that shotgun we need. Maybe we'll go just manually get the 2.0 or the machinery key. I think it's in 203, 303 in dorms. It's not too bad to get to. And then we, of course, don't have the key for this yet, but if we get the key for that, we could go get that done as well. But yeah, just going to be a push for level 10, really, is what it comes down to. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We'll end on this screen. I will catch you guys next episode. Bye-bye.